Password accepted. Welcome to the D.A.N.G.E.R.Z.O.O.
Yeah, so I fleshed out the characters a little bit better. Baby Bird, you got the final kill on the cryptid last time, right?
It was a team effort, but yes.
Yeah. All right, so you get 1 blood point.
I think he was the only one who did damage.
It did most of the damage to itself, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do I get?
But, so you get 1 blood point, which is basically like a hero point.
Okay.
But not only that, you get to roll for luck. First off, hey everybody, welcome back to the D.A.N.G.E.R.Z.O.O, the Department of Anomalous and Non-Human Genetic Entities, Reconnaissance and Zoological Occult Operations. I am your game warden, El Coyote. And we're fighting another cryptid, but this time it's not a well-known one. And it's a little bit near and dear to my heart.
It's a siren. It can only be quenched with cum.
Jesus Christ, no.
Let's go.
A lot sexier and a lot scarier. That's what we're facing. Another thing I've decided, if we don't have the team leader, which is Night Owl here, I'll send my drone in with you guys. However, if Night Owl is in there, my drone will be for information purposes only. So this time I will be able to fight with you in combat. The mission, Operation Rotten Grin. The cryptid file is the Meat Clown.
What the fuck?
The Meat Clown is a grotesque, reanimated horror, once human, but now a bloated, grinning abomination stitched together from rotten flesh and old circus garb. It stalks the dark corners of forgotten places, its oversized shoes slapping wetly against blood-stained floors. Though slow and clumsy, its presence is deeply unsettling, filling the air with the scent of rancid meat and decaying grease paint. Some say the Meat Clown was once a cruel circus butcher who used his profession to indulge darker appetites. Others claim it's an urban legend brought to life by a cursed joke, a prank gone so wrong that reality itself rejected the punchline. However, all this is wrong.
Is it dummy thick?
I actually know. Sorry, what?
Oh, never mind. Go ahead.
So this is actually an urban legend from one of the places I used to live as a kid in Spring Hope, North Carolina. So it was a gentleman that worked at a butcher shop and then ended up working at a Piggly Wiggly in the butcher section. The problem with this man was he was fucking ugly. Mm-hmm. And I don't mean like, ugly nowadays. I mean, he was like 1990s ugly, which is pretty rough. And so what he did to try and, ease his ugliness for kids was he painted his face up like a clown. But nobody fucking told him that people don't like the looks of clowns and they're wildly scared of them.
What?
So he put clown makeup on to make people smile. The issue was kids would laugh at him or scream, and the noises he couldn't deal with. Honestly, it sounds like he might have been, autistic. But because of that, he made children quiet by them. And then to get rid of the bodies, he was serving the children as meat for people to eat. And a bunch of children went missing. Finally, once the police realized what was going on, they tracked him down to that Piggly Wiggly. They cornered him back in the meat section in the storage. And that's when he started a shotgun.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's wild.
So that was the real life story of what happened to him. However, from the briefing, a string of disappearances had led local authorities to an abandoned Piggly Wiggly. So it seems that even though he's been dead for about 15 years now, something's come up again. And then a couple people said they would smell rancid meat outside this Piggly Wiggly, just sitting in shopping carts. So, because I rolled so high, I can give you guys his weakness is fire, holy water, and laughter.
He's a clown. Okay.
You guys want the setting?
Yeah. Where are we at? What we doing?
The van drops you guys off into the parking lot of the Piggly Wiggly. We roll up to the decaying Piggly Wiggly, its flickering sign barely clinging to life. The parking lot is cracked and overgrown. There's 2 abandoned cars on the side, still collecting dust. Something catches your eye. It's a little chalkboard right outside the store. You guys walk towards the store, you see that there's chains on the doors, brand new chains, which is a bit weird for how this place has been shut down for so long. Oh, on the chalkboard, it says, "Meat's fresh. Come inside." What do you boys do?
That sounds like an invitation to me. Fresh meat.
So there's classifications to everything we battle. This is called an undead and cursed entity.
Undead and a cursed entity.
So this is something that's been brought back to life, reanimated. Basically like a version of a zombie, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
But a meat clown.
All right. Can I look closer at the car in the parking lot?
Sure, take a look.
Yeah, make a model. Let's go.
Can I? I'm gonna roll for perception, I guess. It's 14.
So you walk up to the car, you put your hands over your eyes to try and see in. It seems dilapidated, nothing really out of the ordinary, but all of a sudden, a clown horn in the back seat catches your eye. And right as you're about to pull your face away from it, you just hear the clown horn go, ha ha! Scaring the fuck out of you.
All right.
That could be a cursed object. What do you want to do?
Hey, baby bird, there's a clown horn in this car over here.
Yeah, just fucking yell out to Baby Bird. Jesus Christ.
I don't know. What time is it?
I'm 10 feet away from you.
It's 0-100.
Oh, nice.
All right, I'm going to send my drone around back. I'm going to have it search the perimeter, see if it notices anything.
I'm going to roll perception, see if there are any windows I can peer through. I roll a 10.
You see there's a couple windows, but they're slightly too high for you to look into.
Damn these short legs.
How tall are you, man? That's crazy.
Apparently I'm like 5 foot.
The windows are really high.
Could I help him by letting him stand on my shoulders?
Give me an athletics check.
All right. It's 10, and my modifier is... What would that be? Dexterity?
No, it says it right next to the thing. Athletics, strength, and that's 0 for you.
Yeah, it is.
What'd you roll?
10.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, you pass. Baby Bird climbs up on your shoulders and then peers in through the window. Baby Bird, give me a perception.
4.
It's really dark inside. You can't see much, and Pretty Kitty's getting really wobbly. You might want to get down.
Kitty, I can't see shit.
I'm sorry. You're heavy.
The only one of you that has dark vision is Pretty Kitty. And I've come up with a new thing, and it's called Fist Vision, and Thoughty has it.
Fist vision.
Fist Vision, and the way it works, because he's a melee brawler, if you guys are in the dark and you can't see, he's just going to start punching stuff. And however he feels off vibration, that's how he's going to see what's around him. So it's like echolocation, but for a rugby geeked out fucking autistic kid like Thoughty.
That's great. That's a good one. So...
I think we should switch.
All right, Baby Bird, give me an athletics check.
What the fuck? 18.
Hell yeah.
All right, Pretty Kitty, you're up on his shoulders. Give me a perception check.
I'm using my night vision scope. If this shit wants to roll. It's 20.
Ooh, a nat 20?
Yeah.
Nice. All right, so you're looking in the building through your scope. It's pretty clear. You can see old dingy filing cabinets. You see dust on some of the things, but it looks like stuff's been moved around and some dust has been messed up. But you also notice that there's a couple monitors up on one side of the room, and that looks like security monitors. And weirdly enough, you see a faint glow from them, like they're still on. You can see something in the store. However, the store's lights are off, so you really don't see anything. But it's got that television CRT kind of glow thing where, like, even though it's, you know, not showing anything, you can feel that it's on.
Mm-hmm. Hey, baby bird, I think there's something in there. Maybe some people.
What?
I don't know.
Get off.
The lights on the monitor of a security screen could or could not be on.
Do you see us on the screen?
No, I can't. I can't zoom in that much.
Okay, get off.
All right.
Get off me. Oh, nat 20, baby. All right, gentlemen. So the drone comes flying back, and you hear me over the radio telling you, hey, front door we saw is locked. there is a loading dock in the back. However, it's got a narrow entrance, so we'd have to go in one at a time. But there's also a roof entrance up top.
Well,
I think the roof sounds fun.
okay. How close are the cars?
To the building?
Yes.
No. They're not close.
Oh, I know. We could do that rocket thing that they do in Halo. I could just like put a C4 under your ass.
Are you trying to grenade jump?
What would I have to roll to get that? Well,
You would have to do a nat 20 to get a fucking grenade jump.
I don't think that's a good idea. I'd rather not risk
all right.
life, limb, and liberty.
All right, that's fair.
Somebody grab some rope, tie it to my drone, and then I'm going to find an anchor point on the roof for you.
All right.
I don't carry rope.
Yeah.
All right. Jesus Christ. There's a dumpster next to the building. Why don't you guys go check in there, and both of you give me a luck check.
All right.
What do I roll for luck?
D20.
It's 13 and modifier.
I'm not very lucky.
It goes with your charisma.
Okay, so -1. So I got a 12.
All right.
Yeah, I got 11.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Pretty Kitty, you find a pretty old rope that has definitely seen some better days. It's thick. It looks like in its prime it could definitely hold body weight, but it looks a bit shoddy now. What do you do?
I'm gonna tie the rope to the drone and myself.
All right, tie it to the drone. Drone heads up there, finds an anchor point. Let me roll. Oh, sweet Jesus. Okay, my drone is able to drop it off. I got an 18.
Hell yeah.
So it's anchored. Rope's down there, boys. Have at it.
All right. Start climbing. I'm gonna do a strength check, which is 0. Oh, I fucked. I got a 4.
It's athletics check.
Even still, I got a 4. Like,
Okay, not 20.
All right, so Pretty Kitty, you start to climb up. You get halfway up there. Baby Bird grabs the rope. Pretty Kitty goes to fall. Baby Bird's fast enough to step out of the way, watch Pretty Kitty hit the floor, and then just cartwheel his way up the rope to get to the top. He's just standing at the top, just looking at you like, what are you doing?
It looks like I floated to the top.
do I take damage for that fall?
Give me a fortitude save.
It was 20, right?
Yeah, it's D20 plus your fortitude.
It's a 1.
Dude, we're off to such a great start. Oh no.
It's a nat 1.
It's a nat 1. What is your HP? Your HP is at 14. Your HP is now at 10.
God damn. Oh,
You fell straight on your head.
Oh, fuck.
Try to roll again. I rolled to assist you to climb up this fucking rope.
A 17, hell yeah.
You climb up the rope. My drone is behind you, pushing on your butt to help get you up the fucking thing. Everyone's on the roof now. Now what?
Why are you bleeding?
Jesus Christ. Everyone give me a perception check real quick.
Ground hurts. Ugh.
Wait, did you say Pretty Kitty's bleeding?
I fell, yeah.
He fell, and he's bleeding from his freaking face.
Oh, whew, okay. Don't worry about it.
All right. 13.
8.
Looks like a roof, I guess. There's not much in here. There's a skylight, I guess. Like there's like about 6 of them. However, you do see a door, and the door is practically falling off its fucking hinges, so there's no way that thing's locked. But if you open that thing up, it is going to be loud.
You got any WD-40 in your pockets?
Nope.
Unless you roll a nat 20, that is not going to help.
Should I? Can I?
Should you try rolling?
Yeah. I
It
mean,
looks like that's our only way in.
Can I look for
There's skylights.
some fucking WD-20?
I mean, if you're going to fucking make noise, make some noise.
All right. I got a 13 for WD-40.
You don't have WD-40. I'm just saying, like, if you had it and rolled a nat 20 is the only way to get it from squeaking.
Oh.
You didn't bring WD-40, damn it.
Oh, sorry, baby bird. I'm not carrying WD-40 today, bud.
All right. I'm gonna pull out my fucking shotgun then, and I'm gonna aim it at this door while you open it.
Okay. Oh shit, hell yeah. So to open the door, I rolled a nat 20.
You're just opening a door. You don't have to roll.
I'm just...
All right. You open the door. And what you're greeted with is darkness. But when you rip that door open, you do hear just sliding. It's like metal on fucking concrete trying to open that door.
Jesus.
It's open wide though, but everything in like a 4-block radius has heard that door open.
Nice.
Do you have a flashlight?
No, I have a night vision scope, though.
I'm gonna need you to peer in the darkness.
Okay. I hold up the scope to my eye and start peering around in the darkness. It looks like stairs.
You would be correct. It's just stairs. It just goes down and ends at another door.
Hell yeah.
I enter the darkness.
I follow behind you, I guess.
Yeah.
Doop doop doop. Man, watch out for that stair on the bottom there. It looks kind of old.
Oh no.
Wow, another door.
All right, I guess I'll open it.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. I'll roll the 17.
So you open the door. This one's not as rotted because it wasn't sitting out in the weather. You open it up. What do you do next?
I throw a flashbang.
God damn.
I have 2 flashbangs. I throw one
Oh.
as he's opening the door.
As he's opening the door, after he opened the door?
Like, the door is... I see a window of opportunity to throw it in there before. I'm scared shitless right now. I am scared of the dark.
I still have my scope to my eye while you do that. So
I didn't give a dice check for your fucking flashbang. I roll a d20. Let's see if it does it.
17.
Okay. You throw the flashbang, and it goes off. Bang! And lights up the entire fucking place. And for a moment, you see this hideous monstrosity of this overweight, 40-year-old looking dude with a hunchback. He's got this apron on with no shirt. Pus is oozing out of his face. He's got weird nipple hairs that comes out around the apron. He has clown paint on his face that looks like it's been branded into his skin. And his hair has that old man crazy off to the side with nothing on the top. And when the bang goes off, you just see him make this scrunchy face like he just... like he met a transgender person and they were like, my pronouns are actually he, him, and he's a fucking boomer. And he's just like, ah!
I scream and shoot my shotgun.
Jesus. All right. Roll.
9.
I'm really glad you threw that flashbang because I rolled a nat 20 for him to attack you the moment that door was open, and you happened to catch him on surprise. However, you rolled a 9.
I am also caught on surprise.
Everyone, it's like one of those horror movies where like they open the door and everyone's just face to face. They're like, "Fuck!" you blast at this motherfucker, and if you guys are looking at the map, you are in this back section. Right here, this is where the stairs come down. You blast, the clown ducks just in time for you to just blow a hole in the fucking bakery aisle. And then everything goes dark again.
can I also use my now blinded eye and switch over to my good eye with the night vision and try to shoot at him with the sniper?
That's not what night vision fucking does, but he's already gone.
Oh, fuck. All right.
However, you could look for him with your night
Yeah,
vision.
I'll do that.
I have not dark vision. What's that other one that's like less than dark vision?
Dusk vision. Sorry, evening vision.
Glasses?
Oh, God.
I got a 13, by the way.
Due to my camera, I can only see about like fucking 10 feet in front of me.
Damn.
However, I do have like somewhat night vision on it.
Oh, like thermal.
It's like grainy.
Yeah, it's grainy, but like the way my camera is set up, it's able to absorb a lot more light, kind of like night vision, but not as good.
Okay. I got a 13 for my roll.
Nice. So, as you raise your shit up to look for him, you just hear me come over the radio. He ducked out. He went to the right. So you start scanning over to the right. And from
My
the
writer
entrance
is right.
You're right, you fucking stupid.
I'm so scared right now.
3 o'clock. So Pretty Kitty goes to follow with his scope, and then he realizes the little area you guys are in is like 10 feet by 10 feet, and you see an opening to the right there. But nothing else is in the immediate vicinity that you are in.
Hey, baby bird, we gotta get through this opening over here. It's to our right. It's very dark.
I'm gonna shoot through the opening. I'm so scared right now.
I walk forward towards the opening and like peer around the corner.
What do you see if you're peering around the corner?
I can't see anything, can I?
Roll. Come on, roll.
You hear me come over the radio. Have you guys tried turning on the lights? The TV had power, right?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna look for a light switch.
That's a smart idea.
I rolled a 14.
You find a light switch, you hit it on. Boom. The entire store lit up with neon lights. You hear a couple of crackles of sparks of a few cables that happen to be just hanging from ballasts and lights that lay in a puddle. And you feel an ominous presence from the center of the grocery store.
You feel that?
What? I feel scared.
I got a boot!
Okay, remember our training.
What training was that?
Doors and corners.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Let's roll.
All right, rolling.
What are you rolling for?
Can I do a somersault across the way?
What the fuck would you do a somersault?
I don't know. I'm being tactical.
A somersault's not tactical. It's lit up. Anything can see you. You guys happen to be in this top right area. You need to get out here
Yeah.
and work your way through this fucking maze.
Okay, let's move past the freezers.
Yeah, I second that.
Sorry, so you're into the freezers now?
Yes.
All right. Everybody give me an initiative roll.
1.
2.
Oh, sweet. All right, so the clown rolled a 16, but my drone rolled a 19, baby.
Hell yeah.
So as you guys are going, my drone's behind you, and all of a sudden, my drone cuts to the left, looks down towards the vegetable aisle that's in the middle there, and starts shooting through that bottom freezer. Just
Hey, I think it's over there.
and I hit nothing.
Yo.
I'm gonna shoot my shotgun in the same direction.
All right. My drone went off motion sensor, but yeah, go ahead.
2.
Nothing. You blew another hole.
Can I also shoot randomly? Oh, I have to roll for remembering to shoot.
Yeah.
1.
So you don't remember to shoot. However, you do actually fire a round off near Baby Bird's right ear, and now he can't hear shit out of it.
I'm sorry.
Baby Bird, I forgot to ask you, what's your shotgun having? Is it scatter shot or silver slug?
It's scattershot because I forgot to put in silver slugs because I'm scared.
All right.
My silver slugs are in my pocket.
Well, that doesn't do you much good there. You guys got lucky. You guys took his horn, so he can't do one of his moves.
Did we?
Or did you guys leave? Wait,
No.
Did you leave the horn?
Yeah.
Oh. Anyways, so you're gonna hear this horn go off because I told you it's a cursed item. You should probably grab it.
Oh, man.
Wait, what?
Yeah, the horn
Yeah, in the car?
What horn?
outside.
Oh,
That scared the shit out of him. All right, so that's called the Honk of Doom. Once per turn, the meat clown can squeeze an old filthy clown horn as a free action. All creatures within 30 feet must make a DC 12 will save or be dazed for 1 round from sheer confusion and horror.
Fine. D12.
All right, so give me a DC will check.
Oh.
I got a 4.
I got a 4.
What the fuck? All right.
This is so fucking like.
This is going way worse than last time.
I'm so fucking scared right now.
We might die.
I got a fucking 8. Oh my god. I guess the honk was so loud that the sensors in the drone fucking just burst my fucking eardrums and I threw my headset off. So now, while you guys are disoriented, I'm trying to find my headset in the van.
The van's outside shaking.
I'm just like, fuck! Ah! He's got dark vision and he's also able to sense blood, which is why I asked if Pretty Kitty was bleeding early. However, He rolled low, so he wasn't able to smell your blood from you falling on your fucking face. He's gonna attack. Who's in front?
I think that would be me since I have the sight.
Okay. Oh, he gets you. He takes his meat hook. He slashes at Pretty Kitty, causing 7 points of damage,
Whoa.
which puts you at 3 now.
God damn.
Nope, he doesn't trip you. However, that meat hook really digs into your left abdomen area. But you're a real skinny dude, so a lot of that is like just your muscle tissue, so you're just fucking screaming in pain.
That's a bleeding. I don't know. That's a lot of blood.
Oh no, he gets another turn. You guys are still dazed because of that, so.
Die. Hold my hand.
Okay. While you guys are still trying to get your fucking self situated, Baby Bird can't hear out of his right ear. However, because you couldn't hear out of your right ear, when he did the honk of doom, it really only affected your left ear, so it didn't discombobulate you as bad. And so, give me a saving throw, Baby Bird.
A D20?
Yeah.
Alright. 15. Do I have a modifier?
It'll be your, like, constitution.
Okay, 17.
Ooh.
Nice. Alright, so because you aren't as discombobulated, you're able to, like, gain your composure, and you see the clown face inches away from yours, lunging towards you like he's going to bite you, but you lean back just in time to see his teeth snap right at your big honker of a nose. Now, because you're Jewish, because the way I built your character, and you just see you see him staring eye to eye with you, and just the fucking juices and pus and stuff just oozing out of his teeth. Looking at those teeth, you know damn well the moment he would have bit you with that, you would have been infected.
Infected?
But with that, poof, he's gone. He's disappeared back into the store.
What the fuck?
You guys have done nothing, and Pretty Kitty's about dead.
I load silver slugs into my shotgun.
Nice. Okay.
I'm gonna grab my C4 and randomly throw it in a random direction. I have two C4s.
Oh, that's definitely supposed to be Baby Bird's C4. You're supposed to have something else.
Yeah, because I see I have C4.
Yeah. Fuck it, you both have C4 for
All
this
right.
one.
Well, I'll randomly throw the C4 then.
Jesus. All right, which direction are you throwing it?
Away from us.
You got the 2 aisles here. You also have that shopping cart off to the left of us, and then you have that what looks like a poker table that kids have broken in here and set up.
Near the 2 aisles.
Okay, that's not very far from you.
Okay.
That has a detonation round of about 30 feet, and that's about 10 feet away from you.
Poker table then?
Throw it farther.
Okay, throw it at the
Yeah.
poker table, but yeah, that's gonna have to be another athletic check.
Fine.
Better hope you can fucking throw.
9 and athletics is constitution, so 0, just 9.
So your C4 lands right on the other side of the freezer that you were on and starts ticking.
We should get out of here.
You should do
So
something.
Should we backtrack?
Yeah, I run away from the freezer towards the entrance.
Give me a luck throw. Baby Bird, what are you doing while he does that?
I'm gonna go over to the left, directly behind where the freezers are in the back there.
Yeah.
All the way in the left.
Oh, behind that little wall there?
Yeah, I'm gonna hunker down.
I got a 14 for my luck.
You're actually able to make it back to the right. You're safe. It blows up. It destroys those 2 aisles that's right next to the freezers. It sends shrapnel of some of those chairs around here. But, let's see. Baby Bird, remember, you don't get penalties from C4 stuff.
Oh, really?
So.
Yeah, I'm the bombardier.
All right, so my drone flew up to the ceiling and it was safe as well. However, when you hear the C4 going off and you see the splinters of everything, you just hear something go. And it sounds like he's choking and fucking dying on his own vomit. The clown's been hit by your random C4 because his stupid ass decided to hide behind the freezer. And he takes, oh wait, did you, no, it hits him but it doesn't damage him.
That's all right.
Sorry. Yeah. He's got natural armor of a +2, so you gotta get 16 to hit this fucking guy.
Jesus.
But you know where he is now, and you don't have to roll initiative. Everybody gets to go before he goes because you know exactly where he is. The lights are still on. All right, Baby Bird's up.
All right, we know where he is now.
He's right there.
I'm gonna switch to my. I'm gonna switch to my thumper grenade launcher.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna fire some silver rounds at him. Yeah, that's a 19.
Ooh, that hits.
Did I get my damage for my grenade launcher? It just says D8.
Yeah, it's just 1d8.
Okay, 4.
Forward. He takes 4 points of damage. I should probably start sending the drone in when the team lead's here and just go with you guys when he's not here, but this one was scary. I didn't want to go see a clown. I miss.
No. I'm gonna do silence perception. No, I mean silent precision. So he can't see me.
Okay.
And then I'll do 1 shot, 1 kill.
Well, you'd have to go into stealth mode before then. You have
Well,
to do.
I'm kind of hanging out over this area.
You'd have to do a stealth check too, though.
I got a 5 plus my ballistic cloak. That's 7. And
Okay, so so it doesn't matter. He's gonna see you either way. So go ahead and shoot.
all right, I got a 15.
Well, that does not hit.
Fun.
So the only one's done damage is fucking Baby Bird, and that was 4 points of damage, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, fuck a doodle do. So he gets up. Honkadoom doesn't work anymore. He's not close to anybody, so he tries scampering off. And he's big and fat, and he doesn't move very far, so as he's trying to run away from you, he's running towards the little poker table, and he trips over that fucking cart, and he eats shit and gets tangled up in it. He's like, fucking kids with the fucking shopping carts. What are you guys doing?
I heard him talk.
Yeah, no, he tried to escape. He failed miserably. We were all staring at him like, what the fuck?
I'm gonna try and communicate with it.
Okay.
Hey, you fat piece of shit.
What do you want?
Why are you attacking us?
You came in here, you threw a flashbang. You threw a flashbang in my face.
Because I was scared. Are you killing kids in here?
No, there's no kids in here to kill.
While he's responding, I take my chance to shoot at him with my grenade launcher again.
God.
Jesus Christ. All right, D20.
17.
Woo, baby. Woo, got him. Give me damage.
God. 2.
What the fuck? You hit him in the stomach. It causes a little damage, but for the most part, it just kind of sizzles on his fat gut. He's like,
Hey, what the fuck was that?
I'm gonna fire at his ass. I miss.
I'm gonna try to go stealth again.
Oh my god, roll stealth.
I got 12.
Okay, well, Baby Bird, it's your turn again. You are now stealth.
yeah.
You are hidden behind the bread aisle. Good for you, pretty kitty.
Okay, I'm out of silver rounds, so I switch to explosive rounds.
Ooh.
You're out already?
Yeah, I have 2 of each.
So you do. My bad, I was looking at the wrong paper. Explosive rounds, light them up. Oh, I need to change that. The explosive rounds, that's going to be a D12.
Okay,
Do you hit him?
I roll a 10.
You miss. However, you still fire an explosive round. So now that aisle there, the 2 aisles that were getting like splintered, now it's on fire. And so now the only way to get between there is to that little weird chest thing and that cash register that's by the freezers, because the whole left side is on fire. Pretty close to where you are, actually, Baby Bird. I'm gonna go ahead and fire on this asshole. And I missed. It's really hard in here. The walls of this grocery store are very thick. I have very shitty communication with my drones. We should have lured them out into the open. Pretty kitty, what are you doing?
So I'm gonna use my Aether. And am I 300 feet away? This is definitely not 300 feet.
Not even close.
All right, I'm gonna do the 1 shot, 1 kill, and try to hit him with that.
Now, the way the 1 shot, 1 kill is, it says 2 times damage on critical rolls. So basically, if you roll a critical, like you have to hit critical, which means you would have to get a nat 20. It would double the damage.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna try to fire at him then.
Well, yeah. That is an automatic. That's a passive feature.
Remember to shoot, and I got a 10 for that. Or try to remember to shoot, and I got a 10 for that.
Yeah, you remember. Fire away.
I roll a 10.
I'm gonna let you roll again. Just because of the heat of the battle, you had adrenaline running already, so you really didn't need to try to remember to shoot. You're focused in on this one because stuff's exploding around you thanks to your C4 and Baby Bird. So, fire another shot at it.
It's a 4.
It's a 4. Okay, so he takes off. He goes to jump the counter, makes it clear across the counter of the little freezer section. He's headed towards Baby Bird because he's the only one that's hit him so far. But when he lands, he's fat and gelatinous, and he rolls ankle and he kind of like falls on the ground. Doesn't take any damage, but he's definitely on the ground in front of you, Baby Bird.
I laugh at him
You laugh at him.
as I point my shotgun at him.
Laugh at him? Hold on, you're laughing.
Oh no.
Laughing was one of his weaknesses, remember?
Oh yeah.
Baby Bird, roll a d6.
2. Man, you getting some shitty rolls today.
All right, as you're laughing at him, he just starts going,
Don't laugh at me. I'm a happy clown, not a funny clown.
and he just slowly like curls up into a fetal position, and he's like starts like scooting away with his feet. However, he's a fucking idiot, and there's fire behind him. Oh, but it doesn't hurt him. He scoots around the fire. So he like scoots around slowly, the freezer to the other side of it, barely misses the fire. He doesn't get away from you though. His like fat ass is still hanging around the side as he's like trying to crawl away from you.
I'm gonna shoot his lard ass with my shotgun.
Send it.
God, that's 12.
12. You shoot, but you just blow a hole in one of the fucking shoes he's wearing, and he doesn't actually have big feet. He's a fraud.
Oh no.
He doesn't have actual clown-sized feet. What a fucking garbage human being. I'm gonna fire my drone. God damn it! Pretty Kitty, what are you doing? Because apparently I'm just firing rounds in the darkness.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to fire again as well.
Dude, I'm not hitting shit. I'm like Night Owl now. I'm just firing blanks everywhere.
I got a 12.
Oh my god.
You got a 12?
Yeah.
That's nothing. You fire a round off into the fucking night. Oh, alright, so the clown, let's see, does he get away or does he get caught in this fire? Because he's trying to scooch. Oh, he gets caught on the fire! Woo!
Yes.
Where you blew the hole in his fucking shoe, created an air vortex, and the fire starts licking at his fucking toes, and because he is essentially a fat fuck that sweats grease, the grease catches on fire from the sweaty grease in his shoe, causing damage.
Holy shit.
How much damage is it? Ooh! 4 points of damage, pretty good.
Hell yeah.
That's the most damage. I swear to God, we're killing cryptids by pure luck at this point. But he doesn't get away. He gets stuck with the fire and he starts kicking his feet. And now his like shirt's kind of falling over his head like it does when you're like too overweight and you can't control yourself real well. And he's like kicking his feet. He's trying to put his foot out. Baby Bird, you're up.
Dude, I'm just gonna throw my C4 at him.
He looks like he's on
Alright, send
fire,
it.
baby bird.
Just yelling that across the grocery store.
18.
18. Oh. Oh. How much is that?
What? 2d6, yeah. 1, 2, 9.
Oh. Fuck yeah. You throw the C4, and the C4, out of all things, sticks to his belly button. And all you see is this clown whose feet have been like kicking around, like trying to put this fire out. Like,
Now, stop.
he sets his feet down, not even thinking about the fire, and you just see his eyes over his grotesque, bulging belly look down, and just like a fucking Hollywood action movie, he just goes,
Uh-oh.
blows him to fucking bits and blows a hole in the side of the grocery store, and just pieces of clown's gut and entrails. Just one fucking hits my drone. Alright, that's fine. It fucked up my drone a little bit. My drone is like kind of like slowly falling to the ground because like one of the propellers is out. You're covered in entrails.
Oh my god.
Pretty Kitty is pretty safe in the back. He's just staring back there. All the lights are completely out now. Pretty Kitty is just back there with his night vision fucking scope, just looking around to see if he could see any more of the clown.
Hey.
But as the explosion goes off and destroys this clown, the burst of flour that came off the shelf has put out the fire you guys started, and it is completely dark and silent besides the sizzling of the fire being put out in the grocery store, and you hear cicadas just humming outside of the grocery store.
I think you got him, baby bird.
I think you got him.
I run out of the store screaming.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
I guess I'll follow him.
So you guys don't pick anything up. He just exploded. You guys just leave. You don't take that horn or anything. You don't look around. You're just gone.
Oh, no,
Well, because
I
you haven't-
grabbed the horn before I go.
No, you already left. It's too late now. You can't go back.
No, I left the store, not the vicinity of the store. Like the outside. It's in the car, right?
The horn's inside now. Remember, he was using it against you.
Okay, never mind.
Because you guys didn't grab any of the cursed objects that may or may not have held him there, as you leave, a single unplugged television in the security room flickers on. Static fills the screen, and what looks like a grainy VHS recording, a masked butcher in a clown wig, appears in the middle of the store, standing there, sharpening a knife, and it leans in on the TV, and you can slightly hear the clown just go,
See you soon.
Roll credits.
Roll credits.
So yeah, good job. We killed the clown. A thing we're going to have to start getting used to is picking up cursed objects or finding why they're there and kind of putting them to rest.
Okay.
So it seems like we killed the clown for a bit. Assalamu alaikum. And you guys get in the van. And when you guys get in the van, I'm like handing you moist towelettes to clean off with because we didn't bring anything else. And our driver, Danny, starts fucking headed back to base. So, yeah. You guys got anything on the mission?
I lost some ammo and a C4.
I was so fucking scared, I just ran out.
That flashbang was bright.
That's all right. Way to go. Fucking hitting him in the face with that. I saw that with the drone. That was pretty dope.
Hell yeah.
So, yeah, hope you guys enjoy us fighting cryptids. We're going to do more of this, even if you don't like it, because we do. So, suck it, Trebek.
What?
Mission complete. Target neutralized.